Oh, sorry. I was drinking some water. Anyways, we're back. While I spank this bear's booty. Actually, that wasn't booty. This is the booty. Furry booty. So yeah, I don't know what happened at the end of yesterday's recording. Game just broke as usual. I think it might have broke because I spoke to somebody. So I'm just gonna stand here. Let the game do its thing. There we go.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my da.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dad, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened?
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
I mean, I agree with Ceres here. I don't really understand what Hjalmar is trying to do. He's just gonna go kill someone he suspects. I'm sure that won't be the story, but in real life that's how it would go. So we're gonna put our skills to use here and investigate the room, Batman style.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
So I said it in the last episode, I think. What I think happened, and I'm sorry if I'm right, and this is a spoiler, but I don't know. I'm just speculating here. I think the druids discovered something on the side of the cataclysm, and they either sided with the Wild Hunt or whatever, or they've taken matters into their own hand to do what they think is the only option to protect themselves from whatever they found there. That's what I think. Let's see.
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Sorry. Got a funny gif of R2D2 falling over.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish, face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Right.
Pull yourself together, Cinna. How'd they get in?
Dunno.
Okay.
Gates were shut.
That's all he had to say.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
Is it a shapeshifter? Can druids shift their shape? Why did I say it like that? Ask it like that. Can druids shapeshift? Originally I maybe thought that maybe the druids you know, spoke to them. Or summoned them. But shapeshifting is an option, I guess.
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
Also, their eyes were different. That's originally why I thought they were summoned, but if they were shapeshifted, that could explain it.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Werebear? Is that what this is?
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms? So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
I did not expect werebears.
All the horns are empty.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say something. So, some of these people are werebears, and somebody put something in the drink to make them go insane. I like my hypothesis more, but I think I'm wrong here.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
I think the werebears hypothesis seems more likely at this point.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
Cheese. It's been on the floor though.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
I loot? Well, thank you. Perfume, you say? Okay. Okay. This way. No.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And... human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
So, I don't actually know if this is true, but when I was a kid, I heard about stories of how Vikings would eat these... I don't remember what kind of mushrooms they are, but I think they are red at the top with white dots on it, and it will make them go crazy. I actually never bothered to check that as an adult to see if it was true or not, but I kept hearing it a lot. So, might be some truth to it.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Mushrooms aren't herbs. Aren't they fungus? Right? Not sure. I don't have PhD in mushrooms.
A disgrace. The kind we've not seen since the Red funeral.
Fewer died then. The Jarl's son among 'em.
Red funeral?
If this turns out to be crap,
I'm hearing a lot of things that remind me of Game of Thrones.
Swallow the triggers.
Like the Red Wedding.
Freer, Our Lady.
But this should predate the Red Wedding, right? Whatever they're referencing. Nice.
Freer, our mother. May the sea swallow the traitors. Freer, Our Lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Odalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe?
Come on, we could find some clues there.
May the sea swallow the traitors. Freer, Our Lady.
Alright. Lady, may you speed up? Thank you.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Since we have a moment to loot. There's no guards here.
I could have married a continental man.
And miss out on all this bear on human action? Come on. Requires a key, you say? Well, if this was Skyrim, I would lockpick it.
Like it here.
Yeah, it's alright. Better than many of the places in the
I really hope
continent.
Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
Take all the things. All of it. Since we're here, though, it's also gone a little bit of a detour. Not sure if I could enter this earlier. All this juicy loot. Army of loot. Not even sure what I'm picking up. Probably won't use it. Let's save to put that loot in the bank. And here we go.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind.
Some very good voice acting. I thought something happened. Something really bad happened.
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
Oh, I saw the red thing. And that red thing.
This mead's clean. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
May I?
Quick.
Wouldn't that have been exploding at this point? Yeah, you take your sweet time.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. This a secret passage?
One rarely used, more like.
Place of power.
When Hjalmar and I were
Should
little,
draw from
we'd
it.
go there. Once... bygone days.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac,
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
These two make a good, like, partner. Make good partners. Not like a couple. Even though I'm sure that would be fun too, but like a cop duo, a duo cop partnership. Like the pacing of their characters, the way the characters speak and think. Oh my god, thank you. It synergizes very well. Has a proper pace. Like they can go through a lot of information and dialogue and keep a brisk pace. You know? I like it. Say.
Someone walked through the mead.
The fact that Geralt managed to hear that is pretty impressive. Or ridiculous.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
I'll take it. Hunt this man down.
Look, it's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
More
That's
horses.
it, Roach. What now, you piece of filth?
Arnvald! Ha! Got him!
Nice.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
What's
No
this guy?
Uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it.
It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
I was actually gonna say it, but I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene. That sounds like the lady. Exactly the same thing as the lady said.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
What happened to her mouth?
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Bernard speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You, yet another uncrate lackey. Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Uncrate will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
He stands silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Uncrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Berna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Why did the son have to lose his, livelihood and his title? If anything, he should be rewarded. Well, not rewarded, but, you know, he was loyal to the system of the islands. Skellige, right? Not entirely sure why he had to be exiled, or accept exile. He didn't know. I mean, at least he claims he didn't know. I don't know about that one. Seems wonky.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
Long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
So whoever you help to choose, whoever you choose to help after the bear attack of the bears, probably decides who stands up there, right? And I bet there's probably somebody else who's gonna be mad. Like, I think his name was Lugos, right? The purple dude. He's mad in this cutscene, but if it was Hjalmar who was up there, probably somebody else. Anyways, I think I'm about to end here. Pretty long story. It's an episode filled with story, this one. I think we can end, this is a good spot to end. And not only is there an exclamation mark over there, also probably gonna go up and talk to her. So... Actually, do you know what? Let me just talk to her first. Is that a Gwent over there? Save first and then talk.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him around.
Keep my fingers crossed. Farewell.
Alright.
You alright?
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even a little proud of her? Come on, admit it.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever. It's the lay of the land.
Take care, Hjalmar.
Or maybe he would just be mad no matter what.
Looks to me you're near bursting with pride.
If only you knew, Wolf. Tell me, what other Jarl can boast children like mine? Shame their mother didn't live to see this.
Ceres will make a good queen. Maybe she can finally unite the clans.
Let's hope. And if not, she'll always have me and Hjalmar. If the need arises, we'll take up arms for her.
For some reason I got this insane, like, sense of deja vu right now. And in the deja vu moment I also apparently was talking about chocolate. So, I guess I'll talk about chocolate. I want chocolate. I'm gonna go to the store and buy some later. Anyways, probably a lot of people I need to look for and talk to here.
Good has been wrought.
Maybe not. Anyways, we'll check this out tomorrow. There's a merchant over there. Could be some Gwent. There's an exclamation mark over here, which is something over here. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.